Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome on back to Anime's Arcade. I know it is late in the evening, but this is the only time I was free today. And I wanted to do a stream, but I also wanted to do a race. So we're going to be doing a fun Super Mario Sunshine 80% race here with my good buddy Switch Runner. Yo, Switch, how you doing, man? Oh, Galactic! Woo! Yo, Galactic! Yo! Ba-da-ba-dee-da. Galactic! Yo! What's up, Galactic? Yo, what's up, Lucine? Welcome in. Thank you for the off-stream follow, by the way. Appreciate that. Galactic, how are you today? What game were you playing? Galactic. Credits. I've better spelled all of this correct or I will feel really bad. Hope your stream was excellent today. Great to see you in. Oh, 1 second. Oh, okay. It looks like we gotta wait. Switch is gonna BRB. I guess the stream is not coming through. Was getting your buns kicked at Rumbleverse, but we made most out of our poor play. Excellent. You've never seen an SMS 80% race? Yo, let's go. I speedrun so many Mario games now. And I remember when I was first considering the idea of doing Super Mario Sunshine speedruns, I was like, you know, the movement looks like really scary. I don't know if I could ever really speedrun Sunshine. But then I actually started speedrunning and I learned all the movement and how the stuff worked, and I'm just like, okay, I really like speedrunning Sunshine. Sunshine's a really fun one to speedrun. That could have been so much faster. There we go. Also, I may have a quesadilla for dinner tonight. Scene, what the heck? Scene, what the hecky? Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. You knew you were a gamer, but didn't you know we were a speedrunner? Yep, I do a lot of speedrunning. I do quite a bit of speedrunning, Galactic. It's probably like half the stuff I do on my channel. Speedrunning, Kingdom Hearts, and then Pokemon challenges. Which, fun fact, I'm doing all of those, but I've been away for a month, and then I went on vacation for the first and second week of January. But now we're back. We've got our casual stream today. We're not casual. We've got a Tuesday stream. And then tomorrow we're going to have another stream. Oh, I'm sorry, Switch. I got you. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Switch back in. Trying to get affiliate currently. Yo. Nice. Good luck on your affiliate things. I think it's really nice. I think it's really nice that Twitch dropped the requirement for affiliate, and now it's 3 average streamers. Or it's 3 average viewers instead of 5. Stream your casual playthrough of SM64, but IDK. So what I'm hearing is you're a pro gamer? No. Definitely not. Not compared to, everybody else. I think a casual playthrough of SM64 would be fun, but honestly, that's up to you. I know a lot of people like watching SM64 speedrunnings. Your stream can hear you. Oh, you know what? I should actually really pull up your... I should pull up your stream chat, too. Yo, Carnage, what up, man? How was work today? Hope you're doing well. Ah. Mario, please. Ah. So slow. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. go. Oh, I am so far off, but I'm still making it, baby. Also, Kendallness is easy to do slowly, but when I try to go fast. Yeah, understandable. Brain do weird thing like that. Gonna lurk while I get ready for bed. We'll also switch to mobile. Yo, no worries, Galactic. I appreciate you stopping by with the raid anyway. Please get on the green, dude. Do you like your new stream title? I will go look at your stream title as soon as I get the shine. Yoink. Wow, that was cutting it really close to the wall, but okay. What time is it for you? It is currently like 8:30, 8:40, whatever the minutes are. But yeah, it's 8 something. Okay, let me pull up. I gotta go pull up the Switch's stream. The person that I will be racing is my buddy Switch Runner here. Yeah, I'm PST time. PST time. TEA. Nice. Amazing. Okay. Nice. But yeah. Absolutely should definitely go check out Switch Runner. Epic gamer. Gonna be getting the world record back for Donut County. It's gonna happen. And also just a really good multi-Mario player. Straight up. EST. Woo! Understandable. Yo. Hold up. Zane playing Super Mario Odyssey. Yo. Hey, yo. Rusty Sub 2 Switch vs. PB Demolisher. Okay, that's a good title. Multi-Mario is so fun. Straight up, I love sandbox runs. Sandbox runs are amazing. Oh yeah, hold on. I just realized. Oh, I have my other controller. Heck yeah. Use that resetting. I have my controller with me. I'm gonna connect this. Is this on Emu? Nope. Okay, good. The batteries are in. It's on 3D All Stars. It's a very, very specific version. Oh, really? You're really gonna do that to me, Mario? Oh my god. Stop. Thank you. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Carnage. Da-da-da. I need to look up how to properly do all the strats in SM64. You tried Bomb Clip and Plus and failed. Gave up. Oh no, Carnage. Okay. I got my other controller connected. That's dope. Okay, which means you're going into full rust, no practicing before. Let's go. This will definitely make for quite the exciting race, but I'm here for it. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da. All right. Let me hop in. Take another bite of quesadilla. Yeah, it is definitely a pretty big turnaround. Like, you got to make sure that it goes in. Alright, dope. Here we go. The store I bought it from definitely gave me a newish controller. The stick has no give at all. Yo. Nice. Okay. Alright. I think I'm ready to go. Switch, are you ready to go? Sorry, I'm taking another bite of quesadilla. All right. Okie dokie. We will start this race on go. 3, 2, 1, go. We got a new GC controller off of Amazon the other day. Let's go. So it might green screen it a little bit, but this is a controller that I've been using for SM64 as well. Really nice controller to me. I also use this for Super Mario Odyssey because it has motion controls on it. It's nice.
What happened?
It is nice to have. I may like the GameCube controller a little too much, but I do in fact enjoy it quite a bit. And then there's that new, but wouldn't doing dives be annoying? Nope. I've literally nut jump. Do I have SM64 and MU or N64? Oh, Lucine has it on MU. You can't trust GC controllers on Amazon. I've bought like 6 and all of them have a flaw. See, that's funny is because I did buy a couple and one of them had a problem with the drifting in Mario Kart Double Dash. But after playing with it for a bit, it was fine. You met me. I actually have it on both now, but I mostly like playing it on emulator because then I get to play Super Anime 64 instead of Super Mario 64. Also, Switch is literally already seconds ahead. Oh, never mind. Switch basically did the exact same thing I did. I take it back. Well, all right then.
To register customer information, scanning and classifying subject data. Subject identified as Mario, resident of the Mushroom Kingdom. Data storage complete. I am Flood, a flash liquidizer ultra dowsing device.
I'm so ready, Switch.
Assistance. Proceeding with user instruction. Use the button to shoot water from my tank. If you press the button, you can stop.
How many shines is 90%? It depends.
You can then use
on if you do EYG or not.
the X button to the hover nozzle.
No carnage. No carnage. But I believe it's 44. I think it's 44 if you do EYG.
Water can be sprayed.
I will be doing EYG, definitely.
Fill tank, enter a body.
Do they have GC controllers that plug into the N64? Maybe, but I think you'd need an adapter for it, probably.
Instructions complete. Proceed. Mario.
Ow. Alright, then. Yo, Game Nerd, thank you for the good luck. Appreciate. Hope you're doing well, my guy. I started was like 70. Nah, dude, it's like 49, and that's when I'm doing hoverless. Oh my gosh, I didn't even dive forward. Oh. Switch is definitely getting that shine way before me. Oh boy. Haha. No! Alright, whatever. It always feels like SMS has more levels. That's the funny thing. Oh, I forgot to split. Ah! SMS literally has the lowest amount between all of the multi-Mario games, or actually really any of the 3D Mario games, but it's literally one of the longest, and it's the dumbest thing. Oh yeah. Switch is definitely ahead of me. Movie time! You right.
Court is now in session.
As you are
No, Galaxy is still like 60-something. Did you know you don't have to do airstrip and speedruns? Correct. You can do a Peach file or a hack. Well, Peach file you do have to do airstrips. But you can also do a hacked file, which I believe on a hacked file you can do that on both Dolphin, as well as a GameCube.
Our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness.
Galaxy 2 is hella long. Well, yeah, that's if you 100% it, but I wasn't talking about any percent.
Has arisen because all of our guardians, the Shine Sprites, have
Yep.
vanished from their gathering spot at the Shine Gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party.
Okay, that is fair, Switch, yeah.
It is none other than Mario.
Now that my brain is reading that properly.
Overruled. I judge the defendant guilty as charged. I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island.
That makes sense. You definitely wouldn't want to have to sit through this cutscene when you're doing 120 runs. I can understand that.
Court adjourned.
Oh, also really quick, I just need to put this out there so that people know. I do my timer differently than most people. The 5:35 that you see for Pianta 1 is my time for that segment, not my like actual overall time. I kind of like that better for myself personally, just so I can actually see at a quicker glance how I'm doing against a specific split. Losing time. Look, hey. Oh well, yeah. I mean the split at the very like far right. That's currently a tilde because I goofed. And I had to skip the airstrip split because I forgot. But, like, the time, you know, bottom right where it says Pianta 1, that's just for my specific split. And not, like, the overall run kind of thing. I don't know. I just like it better that way. It's a lot better for me to just do, like, a quick glance of, oh, how am I doing against the split? As opposed to, oh, how am I doing against the run, which is what I have on the left side. Which, again, right now you can't really see it. Also, if you watch Switch, he's going to actually play the game correctly, and I'm going to go to Pianta first instead, because I kind of like doing that. Nice. What would you say is your best Mario game when it comes to speedrunning? Odyssey. Definitely Odyssey, because I started out with Odyssey. And again, I started out with min caps because that's what I did. Oops. I mean, that actually works, but that's not quite what I wanted. Oh, come on, no shot. Dude, get in there. Dude, no way. Alright. Combining Spiritless and regular. Hey, listen, I started on 2-player, okay? I never, like, seriously grinded any percent, like, ever. The only time I ever seriously grinded any percent was specifically for the open. This is not a good spot. This is a horrible spot. Okay. There we go. Alright. Oh, well, I goofed. Well, we're losing time. Yes, Odyssey, the game where you don't even know... Hey, listen. Listen. I'm okay. I know I'm not going to live that down, and I find it funny. Like, I'm okay with it. That was such a hard goof, and it wasn't even intentional. I genuinely forgot. Yeah, this game I could definitely get like a sub 2 in if I played the game and I also didn't get so stubborn, I could easily get a sub 2. I'm just stubborn, and yeah. I do dumb things when I do stubborn. I literally added that command, I think, a couple of days ago. Or today, even. Because I was like, you know what? I mean, you're not the only one who forgot the route. Black screen, a number 1 minute runner, or 1 hour runner. Forgot the day metro route in his grand final race. Oh, no! Gosh, hecky. He won, though? That's hilarious. Good. Alright. Honestly, the Pianta 3 there is really hard to go against because I literally golded that split during my last PB, so... Yeah. Here we go. Okay. This is another kingdom. Oh my god. Listen. This is another one of the levels that I do have a tendency to accidentally throw in. Ow. You go into Pianta Village 6 times and then you go into Bowser, right? But nah, it's usually Noki. I think. Oh, of course I did. Of course I did. Alright, here we go. Never mind, I'm just gonna die. This is what I mean by throwing. JK, folks. I'm taking the death. Why don't I have used the iframes? I am not good at it. I am very much not good at the iframes. So I gotta do one of those slightly more base, easier strats. Hey, lady. Sorry. There we go. That's better. Thank you. Got all those Semesta's lava burn mechanic. Ugh. Yes, but the game I'm best at isn't even a Mario game. Ooh, what game are you good at? God, we lost a lot of time. I am curious. Legends of Runeterra. Ooh, I've heard of that game. I've never played it, but I've heard of it. Piano 4. Let's go. Oops. Aw, thanks, Galactic. I appreciate it. Alright, let's do... We gotta be speedy about this if we're gonna do it. Okay. So grab that. There we go. Heck yeah. Alright, cool. Nope, that's bad. Alright, well, never mind. I ruined it. Actually, I had some good luck there, and I absolutely blew it. I had some really good luck there, and I goofed. Movement tech clean, for real, for real. Honestly, there's some really cool movement tech, specifically in SMS. That's like hella dope. Come on. Make it. Yes! Alright, cool. I'll take it. Lost time, though. Unless? Ah! Didn't get the ground pound. Alright, almost came out even. Almost. Epic. Ooh, don't do that. Okay, now it's Secret of the Village Underside, which means it's time to do the clip. Time to do the thing. Come on, thank you. Grab this to be safe. Yoink. Line myself up nice and tight. Nope, that ain't it, Chief. Oh, I was so close. So close, all right. I didn't clip into the platform soon enough. That's too bad. Unfortunate. Yo, Switch killing it in Bianco Hills right now. Like, he is absolutely gaming. Yeah, dear. Nope. Thanks, Mario. I wish I knew of some Super Mario Sunshine modders. Like, I wish I knew some people who could edit Mario's model, because there are not many Sunshine model editors, unfortunately. And by that, I mean people. Oh, what? He didn't grab the ledge? Ugh. Ugh. Brother. Please. Mario, guess I'll die. Basically. It does happen a lot more than I would like it to. That's why I keep getting that one up every time I come over here. Gotta balance it out. There we go. Alright, that's what I wanted. Cool. We're gonna save time over PB. I'll take it. Uh-oh. Alright, we're fine. Sure, that's cool, actually. I'll take that. No, please, dude. Please, line me up. Ah! Stop! Get out of here! God, let me... Oh my god, I can't talk to this man! Please! Please! Wow, I have never had so much trouble talking to one Pianta. I cannot believe this. Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, no, I'm dead. I am really frustrated about that. Wow. Wow, that's literally gotta be the worst I've ever had with the Chucksters. I've never had so many issues with those dudes, with those stews before. That's insane. It's not even RNG. It's just bad for me. There we go. Well, okay, I guess there's a little bit of RNG, but I don't know. In case you're wondering, yes, there is a reason I jumped on his head. Going into gelato? Yo, Prage gelato skip. There we go. Yoink. Ugh. We are barely saving time. Not good. Alright, 2 left in Pianta. And then we'll start playing the game normally, I guess. Yep. I should have seen that happening. Ah, yes sir, yes sir, I goofed that up. I goofed that up too. That's not good. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. All right. Getting into the pipe fast is challenging sometimes. Switch setting up for a Gelato Beach skip. Ugh. There's so much dialogue to go through. Ow. Hello, ma'am. Thanks. Oh, actually, I didn't need to do that. Oh, well. Too late. I forgot I was supposed to... Oh, wait. No, no. I do that person first. Never mind. We're good. We're fine. Wah. Yep. Ah. The water likes to disappear on that slope for some reason. I have no idea why. Oops. Alright, there we go. Not my best time, but it's alright. It was fast-ish. We are still losing time because I fell down, though, so it's not good. Ah, boy. Okay. Alright. All right, let's get a fast Shadow Mario, shall we? Yo, Switch got GBS. Let's go. GG Switch. All right, Shadow Mario time. Oh, baby! That's a new gold. I think. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a new gold. Oh, yeah! Yo, nice gelato Shadow Mario, too. Not too bad. Let's take that gold. I definitely take those golds. Oh my god, just go. Now we'll play the game normally. Ah! Frickin' dudes jumping on me. How about I jump on you? How's that feel? Switch, get that manhole intangibility. Do the thing.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
Nice! You got it. Now he's in Pianta. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Mario.
That.
Mario.
Yellow. Here we go. Yo, Switch, that was a pretty good chain choplet shot. I gotta say, that was a really good one. All right, here we go. I screwed that up really badly, but okay. Oh well. No, you don't, little man. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, buddy. That works. I'm good with that. Haha! Timing! Wasn't watching for a bit because I was playing LOR and I won. You're Diamond 3? Yo, nice job! Heck yeah. GG's. Oh, you are done. Yeah, regardless. Very nice. That is quite the skill level. Bruh, are you kidding? Just found out about a new interaction. Oh. New character interactions are always cool. All right. Pretty sure I lost a little bit of time to that, but overall, not too bad. I am so far off. Never mind, I'm really close. Let's go, new gold. Stop the Antissimo timer right on 20 seconds. Yo, nice job. I'm gonna play a couple more games trying to get to D2. Good luck! Okay, I do have enough. Oh, dang it, I missed. What? Ah, come on. Oh, no, it's not happening now. Well, I ruined that up. I ruined that pretty bad. Rip. That's fine. You know what? For some reason, I can't seem to remember if I'm supposed to do that on Bianco 3 or Bianco 4, and I don't know why. I can't remember. I'll have to double check. These are my 80% splits, which means I should be doing it as soon as I see it. Switch, remind me, do you normally go for unlocking Rico Harbor before or after Bianco 3? Ah, come on. Bro. After 3. Alright, well. Whoops. Also, that was a completely accidental spin jump dive, but I'll take it. Whoops. Nice. Okay, so my times are going to be messed up then. Oh well. I can always fix these. Oh my gosh, Switch, what is that new emote? Shine! Honestly, it's a great shine get. I love it. Oh my gosh, the skeleton's on a fan! Ah, come on. Really doesn't want me to get the fast strat today, I guess. Oh, well, alright then. Oh, that's really low. There we go. Nice. Yeah, that's definitely way too fast to be a gold for Bianco 4. Unless it's been that long, and I know it hasn't been, so... Epic. Well, I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to go mess around with that, I suppose. Maybe it's a real gold. I don't think it is. I'll just do I'll do a fake run later after this one. And just do it again. There we go. That's all I wanted. There we go. What? How'd I miss? There we go. Come on, Petey. Where you at, big boy? There he is. Ah. Come on. Really? Bruh. Please don't. Oh, let's go! Bonk. Okay, I do need another little mud creature to pop up. Thank you. Same with that water. Alright, he's going this way. Here we go. Ah! Well, I had to kill that thing, or it was going to interrupt me anyways, so whatever. Bonk. Ha! Wow! You're throwing? No! Don't worry, me too, apparently. Not as much, though. Bonk. Switch, you want to know what I named that split? You want to know what I renamed that split? I called it Don't Throw 2. Because the first one that I might throw on is the lava one. So that one's just called Don't Throw. Alright. That was really slow. In my eyes, that was really slow, but apparently it wasn't. Maybe it was actually kind of fast. Yeah, I titled the lava level Don't Throw, and then I titled the other one Don't Throw 2. Never mind, it's a gold. Nice job. Thank you, Galactic. All right. time for Gelato Beach, Skip. Here we go. I still need to rename my any percent splits for if I ever decide to do more any percent. I will be doing another any percent race tomorrow because, like I said, I was just in a racing mood today, so I scheduled a bunch of races to just like do some fun sunshine run and get myself back in streams. Am I doing any more today? Probably not. I'm just gonna do this one because it is pretty late. But I'll be doing a lot of stuff tomorrow. I've got a sub goal to finish up that involves Super Mario 64. And then I'll be doing some Sunshine Race. And then, assuming I'm still alive, I'll be doing more of the SM64 stuff. But hopefully I'll just do that fast enough that it won't matter. We'll see. Alright, GBS time. Hello, Cataquax. Goodbye, Cataquax. I am too close for the coconuts, apparently. Get down from there. Thank you. Thank you. The coconut is fruit. Ain't no way. Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! Woo! Oh my god! Switch! I got it first try! I got it first try! Oh my god! Oh snap! Oh my god! Wow, that's a lot of time save. Wow, that's a lot of time save. I am screwed if I PB. I am very screwed if I PB. Dude, come here and take your hydration. Take your hydration like a true gamer, Shadow Mario. Yes! Alright. I'll take it. Nice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got that first try. That was insane. That was genuinely incredible. I've never gotten that first try during a run ever, so, heck yeah. You tried clipping, but Twitch Mobile sucks? Yeah, it do. No worries, though. Nice. Casually wasting some time. He's going. Ah! Thank you, Switch. Thank you. Ah! I've never gotten GBS first try in a run, much less a race. It's insane. Wow. Okay. Ugh. That's on par with the incredible Pinna one that I had that one time. I gotta say. Holy moly. Air it out! Ah, gosh, dang it, Bobby. Get him, Switch! Knock him dead. Oh no, he's running. He's running. He's running! That sucks. Ah, come on. Little girl. There we go. Yo, nice spin jump switch. That was pretty radical. It is close. It is. That GBS first try, it did wonders. Please. What? That literally should have hit. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. What did it hit? Did it hit a bullet bill or something? That hit a pole. Frick. Well, I lost time. So I go from gelato to pinna. Yup. Two. You. Hey. A lot of people do it that way. I'm gonna kick your ass with the power of my stand, Propane Nightmare. Which, by the way, Propane Nightmares. What just happened? I literally don't know how that hit. What was that? Also, though, yes, Propane Nightmare is a really good song by Pendulum. Would recommend. Well, that was a lot of time. No, I bonked! Ah, I don't know how that happened. Dang it. I, like, straight up, I don't know how that rocket just, like, clipped through the wall and hit Bowser. I don't know what happened there. I'll take a new gold, though. I'll take it. Lucy! 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 I literally have no idea. I let go of the rocket, and just all of a sudden, Bowser took damage. That's actually pretty good. Thank you, thank you. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm still ahead of Switch. I'm gonna be honest. He had a much better coaster than I did. I'm pretty certain. Like, I know I got a gold, but that, I know that's not even my best coaster. Epic. It's very close. Yes, you'd love to hear it. Oh, that was really sketchy. Oh, apparently I can just run into these. That's weird, but also really cool. Let's go, cycle. Oh, baby, that's a gold. Woo! Oh, man, okay. Oh, man. That's some good stuff. Switch, I think you need to do your cannon differently. You're definitely doing it way too hard. Isn't it funny how a lot of Mario games are cycle-based? They're so cycle-based. There's so many cycles in these games. Yeah, thank you, Galactic. I'm doing pretty decent, I'd say. I'm definitely hitting that young girl again. I am so sorry. Please do not take that out of context. That's not... I did not mean it like that. Please do not take that out of context. Because that does not sound good in any way. No, 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 no. Okay, now do the rest of the game hoverless? I mean, I could. I have the skills. I literally run this game in hoverless. I don't get mole skip. I will, I don't know, I guess, I mean, I could show you. You're technically better than I, but, or not even technically, you 100% are better than I. Oh, god dang it, game. Alright, whatever. Did not get a backflip off of that. That's annoying. Really wanted that backflip. This will have to do. How long have I been playing multi-Mario games? Couple years, I think. Probably a couple years by this point. Oh my god. No! Well, I could have gotten that fast, but I guess not. SM64 is still, like, probably my worst one, because it's the one I practice the least, I would say, if I'm being honest. Because, like, a 120 and 70 is honestly not that good. At least I don't think so. Give me that. You get out of here. There we go. Give me that. Oh. Give me that. Oops. Oh, man. This could have been so fast if I didn't goof it up so much. I'm not... Switch! I'm not even being stubborn this time. Hey! Oh, for you. Oh, no. Rip. There we go. I don't know. It's probably like a 10-second cooldown or something. I don't actually know what it's set to. Oh, no! Switch! Ah! You didn't die, but oh my gosh. That's unfortunate. Yoink. I'm gonna try like a different method doing this now, maybe. Ah. Ah. See if I can get them all out. There you go. Three? I got 3! Let's go! I got 3 and 1. I'll take it. Meltdown in the easiest secret. I'm so sorry, Switch. Alright, where are they moving me? Because I know I'm being pushed around. Come here. There we go! Got it. Nice. I'd say that was relatively quick. Still not better than my bestest, but still pretty good. Nice. Beat the PB. That might have been like a slightly early split. I try to time it with like when he says Yahoo or like right after. I'm honestly just trying to make myself known in Mario communities, even though you're not really good at the game. You know, honestly, I just kind of vibe. I don't really like, I wouldn't say I'm part of any particular community other than my own. And I just kind of vibe, and I'm just here to have a really good time. I'm here to have some fun. What does he want? Coconut, of course. You try to vibe as well? Heck yeah. That's good. I genuinely, like, I have to go to the bathroom, but I'm racing, so I don't know. Got it. Alright, come here, guys. Come here. Come here. Notice me. Ah! The drums add so much. They really do. I love that they brought the drums feature over from Super Mario World. You're so scheduling an SM64 movement. SM64 movement is really interesting. If you start, like, with 16, there's some good stuffs in there. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's not. Oh my god. 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 Please. Please, 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 please. Oh my freaking god. Oh my god. I'm just gonna be really patient about this one. Oh my god. Oh. So basically what I did is I turned one of the stews into a platform that went through an invisible wall. And took Yoshi over to the merry-go-round like a lot earlier than you would normally. Nope. All right. Oh my god! Ah! I hit save and quit and I don't even care. I didn't even realize I hit save and quit, but oh my god! First try. What is this? What is this? First try EYG? First try GBS? Are you kidding me? I literally don't even care that I accidentally save and quit. I am going to be in so much trouble if I PB. Which, I know I say if, because I could still throw. But, oh my god. Holy freaking moly. We're losing a lot of time on this split because I save and quit. Just an FYI. We're losing a lot of time. But, like, we literally have a 6-minute buffer, so, yeah. Why would you be in trouble if I PB? This will be a very hard run to go up against. Alright, never mind. That's literally my fastest Shadow Mario on this course ever. We are barely losing time. Holy crap. Wow, okay. Big ol' monkey! Yo, thank you for the good luck, my dude! Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well, my guy. How's that new controller? How am I 3 shines ahead? That's insane to me. It feels sexy, but I can't use it until my 64 comes in. True. Oh, let's go, baby. Oops. Bro, get out of my way. I'm on a roll. Please. Have you gotten a chance to use the N64 much yet? I did use it for a little bit. I used it for a little bit. I did, like, I started to do a Pikachu run, or a Jigglypuff run, I think. I think I started to do, like, a Jigglypuff run on Smash. Oh, nope, I'm getting whooped. I'm getting whooped. Ow. Oh, okay, that works. Well, we could have had some time save, but that's too bad. I've been so busy, dude, because of work and all that. It's been sucking. No, you're not distracting me. You're good. I just goofed up pretty hard. Like, that ain't your fault at all. I just heckin' goofed. This is wild. This is a wild pace. I can't even, dude. This is insane. This is why I learned EYG for hoverless. Literally because I did not want to do the Ferris wheel one without the hover nozzle because it's just so tedious, and gosh, it has literally just paid off. I feel that, man, work is giving me almost 0 gaming time. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that was basically me in December. I was working so much, I'd like come home from work, and I was like, I can't even, like, I don't have enough brain power to play, like, any game. And what I eventually ended up doing was doing, like, Mario Kart because the new DLC dropped, and I hadn't done any of the, I hadn't done the Grand Circuits, the Grand Prix of any of the new courses yet. So I just would do that. I'd get off of work, and I'd start a Grand Prix, and I'd hope that I would just get, like, first place. That works. But yeah, I could not play anything that I wanted to. But thankfully, all that garbage is done. And I'm back to like a slightly normal work schedule. So that's cool. You're in a new position, so you're having too stressed and drained to do anything after work? Yeah. Yeah, understandable, man. 25, 96. Very epic. Let's go. We got a nice gold here. Okay then, game. I think I was really stupid about this thing. Oh, I was. I literally died on this shine during my PB. I literally died. This is wild. This is wild. Jeez. Well, we're doing a spin jump, I guess. Apparently, I just come back from like 2 weeks of no streams and decide to, like, well, I had one stream, which also happened to be Sunshine. Just get sub 2. I'm trying. Puck pace, thank you. Just do stop a little bit there. There we go. Ah! Oh, I'm too low. Yep. Yup. Very tempted to order McDonald's. Yo. I mean, this is probably the perfect time of night for McDonald's. Midnight. I feel it. Oh, hey, I almost died. No, dude! Come on, really? Why on this shine? Why? Come on. You don't have to do me like that, Mario. Closer to 1? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Come on. Ah! Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. There was so much space between me and that shine. How did I still goof it up? Bruh. This is what I'm talking about. Sunshine being weird to me right now. Not a fan of that. Thanks, game. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Boo! Boo! Garbage. Yeah, Switch is by far much better at this game than I am. So that's why I'm just shocked that I'm so far ahead of him. Like, I'm not even, like, super far ahead of him. But I'm, like, I'm a few shines ahead of him. And that's way more than I should be. I'm just saying. Well, guess we're doing that. Alright, game. Okay, game, fine. Don't let me do the fun strats. I see how it is. Oh my god, dude. Come on. Come on! Alright. Oh, I did that way too soon. Okay, now I'm just actually throwing. There we go. Cool. Don't let that best PB time fool you. I've got a much faster one over on my hoverless splits. Oh my god. Mario decided to not go to the upper right, but okay. Okay, Mario. God, freaking A. Alright. I'm trying. Alright, 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 alright. Yes, this is, Oh, yes, I do have a 211. I forgot. I definitely forgot that I actually PB'd recently, and I forgot what the time was. But even so, Switch is like a 150, so... He's definitely got the skills over me, for sure. Oh my god! Mario, why? Why would you do that to me? Why did my PB take 4 minutes? I mean, I know why, actually. Don't answer that. I know why. Shush. I know why. Shush, okay? I know, that's why I made the command. That's exactly why I made the command. Because I literally just need to be told to not be stubborn. I literally just need to be told that sometimes. Nice. Little bonk on the head there. Come on. Don't do that. Ah! McDonald's is ordered. Let's go! McDonald's time, baby. Alright. There we go. Alright, Galactic. Have a good sleep. Thanks again for the raid. Big appreciation. Ow? Excuse me? Hello? Hello? What? Could you not? Catching up? Let's go. Imagine having a healthy sleep schedule. True. Let's go Switch. Make enough time. I am forced to have a healthy sleep schedule on work days. Today is not one of those days because I don't work tomorrow this week, baby. Oh gosh, Switch, why won't the game do that for me? And I don't mean pushing you off the ledge there that you definitely should have ledge grabbed onto. But like, that was a flawless jump plus hover. Ugh, jealous. Alright, red coins. That Night Metro skip is the dopest thing, and I need people to make a good setup for that. And I missed a red coin. I am very sad. Yeah. Alright then. Here we go. Guess we're doing this. Switch is gonna have some free catch-up now. Ugh. Replacing the chest moon with swaying and breeze and then doing the skip? Ooh. Oh my god, I'm gonna actually run into the out-of-bounds course if I don't turn, like, right now. Oh my gosh, okay, we're good. Could have been a crash. Could have been bad. We are losing time. Epic. Didn't biff on that one. That's good. Can we get the fast Shadow Mario here? Switch, no! Oh, you were so close. He was so close, guys. He was right there. Oh my god, no, switch, no, switch, no, switch! No, that sucks. No! God, I hate this Shadow Mario. It was literally the worst Shadow Mario to ever Shadow Mario. It's the worst. It's literally the worst. God, and he was almost dead. That's so annoying. The hitboxes on Shadow Mario are the worst. Nice. Man. You have 2 classes tomorrow for school ending at like 10 at night? Oh, dang. Are they like late night classes, or are they just like some really long classes? Long, gotcha. Switch, I just gave you a free time save. I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm sorry for myself. I'm sure you'll appreciate the time save. Rickety hackala hackala pa pa pa. Heckin' heck. That's all I have to say. I'm giving Switch to catch up. I'm not trying to, but I definitely am. It is indeed happening. Dude, Switch, nice spin jumps. Also, why don't I know that you can just bounce off that thing, that nozzle? Why don't I pay attention to stuff like that? That's not going to get me there fast enough. Well, sure. You have to change your name in DoorDash and keep forgetting. Quick! Change your name in DoorDash right now. Go do it. Right now. I got you. You're gonna go do it right now. Then you can't forget. If I'm telling you to do it now, you cannot forget. Change it, change it, change it, change it, change it. Change it, change it, change it, change it, change it. Do the thing, do the thing, do the thing. Change it. Oh my god! I somehow didn't die. Epic. Change the name, change the name. Do the thing, do the thing. You got this. You got this. Aw, yeah. Alright, you just did. Let's go! GG's. Heckin' did the thing. I was just about to do a fast movement, and then I was like, nope, don't do that. So I'll just, Oh my god, I hate when Mario does that! It wouldn't have been a gold, but... Ah, man. Alright. Yeah, well there you go. Now it's all changed and you'll never have to worry about it again. Heck yeah. Yeah, Sandbox is probably my favorite multi-Mario run at the moment. I haven't done other multi-Mario runs, but that may or may not be changing pretty soon here. May or may not. Get them out of here. I agree. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate. Enjoy that food when it gets there. All of my instincts are telling me to do this kind of stuff right now to save up on time. But I know I'll just lose more time if I do, so... Oops. No! Switch got right into that yellow submarine. Alright, let's get the really fast one. I want to do it. I want to get the really quick one. Let's get that really, really quick one. Gimme, 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 gimme. I mean, I'll take the semi-fast one if you'll give it to me. But it looks like it doesn't want to give it to me, so... Take this one instead. I didn't even hit him! Are you kidding me? You get your butt down here, mister. Can't even see him. Ugh. Gross. 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 Ugh. Then it looks like I forgot to split for Serena 1, so that's fun. Oh, we get to use my other remote for Serena Run this time. That'll actually be nice and quick, too. Bruh. Ah. Ugh. All right. Give me that banana. Oops. There we go. Get in. Dope. Time to switch the controller. Or not yet, but soon. Very soon. Once we talk to the fella, we're gonna switch our controllers. Of course, right into the tree, as per usual. Haven't bunked into them yet. Alright, we got the Gossamer Ghoul, as he likes to call it. Ow. Thanks. Yo, let's go. Ow. Let's go. Pretty quick. I'll take it. It's pretty quick. Oh, Switch, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous, Switch. You got the fast Shadow Mario. Ah, so jealous. Apparently not my best Manta, but I'd still say it was a pretty good one. Nice. Yeah, only off of best by a couple seconds. I'll take it. Also, the 1120, don't be fooled by it. It only says that because I forgot to split. That's the easy one. Eh. I've gotten that one before too. I couldn't get it today. Big sad. I wish there was. I really need to see if there's like a much faster way to get to the dirty cave, because there's got to be a faster way. Yep. Oh God. Bruh. Thank you. Nice. Nice. Came back. Okay, I'm back, but I guess it's technically a dying name. Yeah, you know, but it's still your name. Sorry, not the dead name, but your name is still your name. And, you know, it's understandable that, you know, it can definitely be a little hard with your parents. For sure. There you go. But you know, if that's the name that you don't want to use, then you don't have to use it. Come on. Give me the goods. There we go. That's what I like to see. Imagine if I get close to sub power on my first run of 70 star. That would be pretty dope. That would definitely make you a better gamer than I. Because my 70 star is a 120. It is not good. Camera, please. I hate when the camera changes on this star. Please, I swear to God. Just give me. Oh my God. Ugh. And just like that, we're back ahead by 10 minutes. Yeah, that one was really bad during my PB. I also have already forgotten what shine I'm on. Oh, I'm on Banana Split. Okay, never mind. I remember. Banana Split. Nice. Give me that. Insurina 1, let's go. Hello. I will get to that in a second. The unknown SNES, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my God, camera, I'm gonna scream. Stop. Unknown SNES, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. Ay. All right, stairs it is. I'm very disappointed. Nope. There we go. There we go. And I literally missed. I wish I followed in your line so that you could get the follower notif. Yeah, it's all good. It's a fun little mystery dungeon themed notification. I'm pretty happy about it. Oh my gosh, Switch, you are getting bodied by the mantas. Yikes. Yoink. There we go. Secret of Casino Delfino. I wish the hoverless skip for Secret of Casino Delfino was a little easier, and the only reason I say easier is I just want, like, a good tutorial. Because the only tutorial I've seen is a video with 0 talking and 0 words. I'm good. I just woken up and thought I'd go on Discord and start your live, though I thought I would come say hello. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Hello, talk to the man. Hope you're having a delightful morning so far. Ah! Thank you. Freaking Mario, man, I tell ya. Oh my gosh, I pushed myself out. Ah! I am a goose. Thank you. Hey, there we go. Dude, I want to know the fast strat for this so bad. So bad. Because it's so cool. Ah, I wasn't close enough for that one. All right. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I will try to Beyblade, but I won't do this. I also have 0 lives, so I can't anyways. But I will try to Beyblade. Because even if I miss that, I can actually still, like, save myself. These politicians really politicianing, am I right? Well, I mean, technically, yes. They definitely are. But personally, I do try to keep my stream free of politic things. Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, no, 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 no. Hi, I'm still alive somehow. No! What happened? Ooh. I got a game over. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yes, I think I game over during my PB attempt as well. So that sucks. Oh, wait. No. I got it. Boink! There we go. But yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I just, you know. Bum, 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 bum. Switch, I hope you get the secret first try. Oh my god, Mario. Mario, please stop. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. What's your favorite game? I have a handful of favorite games. I love Dust and Elysian Tale, Okami, Chrysalis, Kingdom Hearts. Lots of great games, my dudes. Really good stuff. Oh, no, sorry, because I read Switch's chat rules. Oh. Ew. I have honestly forgotten what Switch's chat rules are. Oh, and then you do a spin jump right there. Oh, spicy. No politics, that's it. Oh, nice. Okay, so we both just have something similar. Please. Let me through. All right. Wait. Yoink. Interesting, my friend's playing Fortnite. Huh. No! I thought... Bruh. Alright, well now I'm upset at Mario, because Mario just ruined my Beyblade. Boo! True, Lucine. So true. Yeah. Tied? Oh my gosh, there isn't a chance. He will beat me. No! I gotta beat him. Alright. I want to do the Beyblade. I want to do it so bad it looks so cool and saves you time. Dang it. Lost over a minute? Yup. That's how it is, unfortunately. Oh no, this is Big Boo down below. I don't need that controller yet. I forgot where I was going. Talk to the nice man. I feel like learning speedrun has it's always been interesting to me, but I don't know what to start with. But I know I want to try Titanfall 2. Ooh, that would be a pretty interesting speedrun. Are there any good tutorials out there for that? Wait, need a different controller for a shine? So the thing is, this controller is a lot better to do the spam spray with. It makes it so much easier to use like a pro controller to do spam spray. Nice, we got some fruit. But yeah, I do agree with that. Start with whatever game you enjoy. Like, I literally, for some reason, I started with, like, the hardest, one of the hardest Super Mario Odyssey speedrun categories when I started my speedrunning. Because I wanted to. My first ever speedrun was actually a boss level for Cuphead. It was a Ribby and Croaks with a perfect score, aka not taking any damage, doing it fast enough, and that kind of jazz. Ah, come on! Really? An extra cycle? Ugh. Alright. Come here, Mr. Hot Pepper. Yoink. Yoink. And he's still crazy to this day. Hey, listen. We are both in Boo. That is correct. I see it. If he plays better than me, he might get he might be out of here before me, because I did have an extra cycle. Okay, that's good. Bruh. You've got to be kidding. Come here. Yoink. Boink. Give me the goods. Yeah, baby. Glad I remembered that. Let's go, let's go. Alright, now we need the other controller. But yeah, it's a lot easier to spam spray with this controller because you can use this instead of this, and this comes in way easier. And I have to learn to set up streams for it, though. That's true. Luckily, there's a lot of, like, pre-made, There's, like, a lot of pre-made setups that a lot of people have. That you can definitely, like, borrow. Or even just get for free. If you want a timer, I'd recommend Live Split. That's the one that's probably used by, like, most speedrunners. go. Ah! That's so annoying. I don't know what the talk button on this controller is. We actually could have golded. Okay, we're still gonna... We golded only by milliseconds. Garbage. One extra cycle. Oh, so we both got an extra cycle. That's wild. Yeah, but if I do get a job and I get an affiliate, I might commission both an emo and a furry artist. Probably the furry artist first. Yes, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Yeah, heck, my favorite artist is probably my good friend Spunky Raccoon, who's done like 95% of the art on my channel. Really good friend of mine. Love her to death. One of my besties. But unfortunately, she is a little closed for commissions at the moment. Hopefully when she catches up, she'll... hello? Hello? Mario? Are you okay? What the hell was that? Are you serious? Bruh. You've got to be kidding me. Ow. Horrible. I hate how the camera changes in the stairwell. It literally doesn't need to do that. Please! Why? Why the hitboxes? Ugh. Please don't tell me you got a super fast Mario. Okay, you didn't. I'm okay with that. That's still a really fast Shadow Mario, though. Alrighty then. Thanks for not doing a backflip. Appreciate it. It's because, Switch, you are way more consistent at this game than I am. By miles. No, okay. That's fine. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Are you kidding? What's that garbage? What the heck was that garbage? Bruh. Okay, that didn't work like I was hoping it would, but that's fine. Alright, let's go. This is good how Nintendo improved wall jumping to go from 5 frames to as long as you're sliding on the wall. It's very nice. Is that a reference to something? I completely missed something. I don't remember what I said. But here's the thing. This game, as long as you slide on the wall, you'll still, like, wall jump. No! Switch is ahead of me. Let's go. Like, as long as you're on the wall, you will keep sliding down the wall. But the water wheel there, I was so low on the water wheel that, like, I didn't really have a chance to actually stick on the wall that long. But if we're talking about SM64, yes. Gosh, I wish. Oh my gosh, no, not again! Thank you. I freaking split. Silly me. Whoosh. Yeah, that'll do it. I'll take it. Ow. Yep. Literally anybody who says the hoverless method is harder has probably never tried it. I'm just saying. It's really easy. I am barely ahead. Yes. I am barely ahead. Thanks. I do appreciate the update, actually, because this is really close, and this is the last level. Like, this is it. We're almost at the end. This is all we got to do. And we're looking at a huge PB, baby. Did I do a reference again? What am I referencing? Am I referencing something by accident without realizing it? What is happening? Tassim 64, I am unsure. Ah, sucks. I shouldn't have done that, but I went for it anyway. It's fine. Pay attention next time. Are we talking about PBs? Ah! Please give me the red coin. Thanks. No? Ah, rip. Okay, I'll try this time. I'll try next time. I'll try harder. Pretty sure Switch is already beating me. Oh my god. Yep, he definitely is. Wing cap? Huh? Oh, I mean, yeah, that is a reference for sure. Nope, I am somehow still barely ahead. Maybe, potentially. Maybe. 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 Ah! Oh, time to clean some teeth. Hey, Switch, do you know how to do the pro teeth cleaning strat? Because I technically do, but I'm not good at it. Oh well. That's fine. Nice. And push X. That's actually a joke. That's actually a joke. Oh, I just remembered I don't have to get the coins. I'm a dingus. Give me that. Give me that tooth. Give me that tooth. Yep. I want to do 3D Mario and not a port like Bowser's Fury. I mean, Bowser's Fury was a brand new thing. But like, yes, 3D Land was definitely a port, but Bowser's Fury was its own game for sure. But yes, I think a new 3D Mario game would be incredible. Oh, nope. Nope. Oh god, get out of white camp. Get out of white camp. Coward! You get 100% it in 2 hours? Yeah, it's definitely more of an experience. For sure. Like, I can understand that. Give me those bubbles. Thank you. Ah! Come on, coward. Switch, how do you have more teeth done? Dang it, no cutscene skip. I kid you not. This is so incredibly close. Neither of us got the cutscene skip, so we're both on the same pace. But a cutscene skip would have been nice. We are synced. This is insane. This is wild, my dude. I need to remember where the shine is because I have almost forgotten. I also need to remember where this spot is for when we get the cutscene skip. This is insanely intense. If you guys want to see, once again, where Switch Runner is, please click on his name and go follow him. We are incredibly close in this race right now. Squad, what's up? Hi, Squad. How are you? How are you doing? How is streaming so far for you? Are you enjoying it? Fantissimos from Surf. Oh my god, how did you get to him faster than I did? Ah! Should I just have not done the ground pound dives? Probably not. And I hit a wall. Of course I did. Squad!
Yeah, just got done with West of Loathing.
Yo! How was West of Loathing? That's such a silly game. How was it? But Squad, thank you so much for the 100 biddies! What the heck? Thank you! Thank you so much. What to hecky. Did you enjoy West of Loathing? It is a very silly game. Switch is also going to get a little bit of a time boost because he's in Italian, which is slightly faster than English. And I did not get the ground pound, and Switch is ahead of me by like seconds. Only by seconds. It was super fun. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that. Please. Noki 6, do not do bad. Please. Do not throw. Do not throw. Do not throw. I have literally called Noki 6 don't throw number 3. I'm pretty sure. This is also another one that I have been stubborn with and have definitely thrown on. Oops, wrong nozzle. Get out of the water. Ah! Throw. No! I don't want to throw. I want to win. I don't think I've ever had a better time than Switch. I really wanted to go for the super fast strat there, and I held back. That's not even a joke. I literally held back there. Oh my gosh. Grab ledge. Oh my god, thank you. What the heck? Hoomst! Hoomst!
Rooting for you to win. Also, it's my third story game.
Well, I threw. Ready for me to win. Thank you! Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. After race, can I see you do Plinko? Sure. I'm a little upset yet because I have definitely thrown. How could you betray me like this, Mario? No! Woo! No! I was winning!
You can do it, I believe in you.
5 bits! Thank you so much, squad. I don't know how I didn't just die there, but whatever. Mario, oh my god. Please. Okay. Ugh. I surprisingly only lost 10 seconds there, and I don't know how. Come on, dude! Ah! Oh, no. Ah! Oh my gosh, Switch just got a super fast Shadow Mario! No! Please.
It's in the wrist. It's all in the wrist technique.
Oh my god! 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 What is this run today? Switch, I just got a 50-second Shadow Mario for Noki 7. What the hell?
Holy
Hussein,
shit.
thank you so much for the bit. Oh my god. What? Holy crap. Why is this race so close?
Yay.
Squad, thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate. Oops. Go. Ah, dang it. Come on, give me the spin jump, you heckin' nerd. Alright. We gotta go fast. I literally almost died. Because I almost forgot to switch nozzles. Bruh, Mario, if you could, like, once in your life, register a spin input, that would be amazing. Ugh. Thank you. Of course, it's a little late for that. Thank you. Thank you. Switch is at the boat. I'm at the boat. Switch is further than me in the boat. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, boat. Excuse me, boat. Ugh. Of course. This boat is stupid. It's not even a real boat. Bruh. Oh my god, no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. This is so stupid. This boat is literally the worst.
The boat is throwing.
Yes, it is! Alright. We gotta die. GG, Switch. GG. My boat decided to be a dick. Thank you. That's what I wanted earlier from you, but you know. Nope. I held on as long as I could with that one, but big sad. All right. We're still gonna get a big PB. We're still gonna get a big PB, but that does suck. I just think it's insane that I actually could have won against Switch. That's all I gotta say. What is this map?
What is this
hard.
map?
Really hard. GG Switch. I'm proud of you. Oh, man. I can't believe the boat threw. Also, you guys need to see how, like, pro speedrunners do this boat, because it's kind of insane how fast they make the boat go. It's scary. It is scary how good the boat is when they do it. Oh my god. I'm so mad. I'm not actually mad, but that sucks too. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if my boat didn't throw, it would have been insanely close. I feel like sometimes I understand spin jumps, and then I just don't. That boat is on to me.
Is onto you.
Ah, yeah, he is. Oh, this sucks. Alright, never mind, we're fine. Never mind, that sucks. Alright. This boat is literally the worst. I can't believe I have died on the boat twice. At least the one time I was kind of close to the end, but still kind of sucks. Oh god, nope, 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 nope. God, I hate this boat!
What do you mean by you're the 9th nut jumper in your bio?
I am 9th. I am 9th place in Super Mario Minimum Captures. Super Mario Odyssey Minimum Captures. I am 9th place. I used to be 7th, and then more people decided to play. Just a few more people decided to do the category. I'll come back to the category and get a lower time at some point. But right now, I've got to do hoverless and get my sub 230 and or 230. Oh, this is so dumb. I'm not even trying to be stubborn this time. It's just being... Okay, that was my own fault. That was actually my own fault. This is garbage. Because now I gotta sit through this cutscene again. Wow. Wow. Bruh.
That boat has it out for you, man.
It's literally the worst thing. It's literally the worst thing in this game is the boat. Like, it's not even a joke. It's just a fact that it's that bad. Turn on balanced PB when comparing to this run? True. Gosh, there are way too many good golds. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that I actually got the fast Inoki Mario. That was insane. Now, why couldn't I have this Corona Mountain while I was still up against Switch? Come on. Really? Go a little more that way. A little that way. There we go. Don't like that. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Don't. You stupid boat. First try GBS, first try UIG, Nokia insta-kill. 5 minutes of boat time loss. See, that's where the fun will be. It'll be in the boat time loss. Swear to God, boat. Why? Why? Alright, that works. Cool. Okay, looks like we actually do get a chance to PD today. Maybe. Maybe.
Sure is, Papa. Come on in.
I don't know. This is bull. This is absolute garbage.
I think no.
I also need to go adjust my, I gotta go adjust my, excuse me, Noki 4 split, or my Bianco 4 split, because I keep goofing it up. I keep goofing it up. Thank you. Yo, Sweet Runner, thanks man for the grade I really appreciate. Congratulations on your win, I'm proud of you again. Oh, I'm in the goop again. Ugh. Get that peanut butter, thank you. Why is this so intense?
Why is this so intense?
Because I'm very close to a PB. But it's not going to be a good one. Alright, let's go. GG's. Ugh! Let's go. This is the stupidest Bowser split I've ever had. This is garbage. But I'll take a PB. This is the stupidest run. Ugh, this is literally the stupidest run. Yo, IBA, thank you for the GGs. Thank you, Switch. I did, in fact, get the sub 10.
Woo.
This
Victory.
is so stupid. I better get a good run tomorrow. Squad, thank you for the victory. Lucine, thank you so much for the GGs. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Why can't I be consistent at this game? Come on!
Was I
I have actually actively tried to practice this game. I have actively tried to practice this game. Why is this like this? Next race will be Rusty Sub 2 Switch versus PB Demolish or 20X Anime. Aw, thank you. True. Assuming it's not a sandbox race before then. Oh, this is so dumb! This is so dumb! Look at the stupidness! Look at this. 10 minutes ahead in Serena 2, and that's after losing like 4 minutes. That's so dumb. That's so dumb.
I've got something
Oh, man.
difficult to tell you about.
A sandbox race is Super Mario 64 70 star, Super Mario Odyssey any %, and Super Mario Sunshine any %, all in a row. My current personal best is a 455, and I believe Switch, you have like, what do you have again? What's your sandbox? I do not recall. A 451. Wait, I'm actually that close to your time? No way. Wow. Sir, you better get up on your, you better brush up on your SM64, my guy. Well, I know you haven't been able to finish a run, but like regardless. Again, you're so good at these games. I know the only one that you're not quite the best at is SM64. I would love to race you doing SMO run. Maybe. I'll try to, yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll probably, maybe. We might schedule a sandbox. March is coming up. March is the month of Mario Madness. So, who won? Switch beat me because literally my boat decided to be an actual booty bottom. Like, Switch, look at this split. Do you see this Bowser split? 1057. That was all the boat. I game over because of the boat. We were both in Corona on the boat, and my boat died. It threw. My boat threw. Freaking A, man. I knocked my ring light over. Nice. Skill issue? It is. 100%. It's 100% a skill issue.
The boat knew and was throwing.
Thank you, squad. Oh my gosh, but whatever. GG's to Switch. We did in fact get a 2-minute Sunshine PB. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was so close. It was such a close race. Oh, this was exciting. This was super exciting. All right. It's super late. World record? Oh, I wish. I wish. The world record's a 113. 2-minute Sunshine PB. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right.
Don't worry, you'll get them next time.
Well, thank you. I sure hope so. All right. Well, it's really late. That's going to be the end of this for me. Once again, GG Switch. Excellent run. Yo! Lucine, thank you for the 88 bits. What the hecky? Thank. Yeah, please go check out my buddy Switch Runner. He is a multi-Mario runner. He does a lot of multi-Marios, including the 602, which he did do recently. And he's good at the game. Switch, I think it's time I better let you go to sleep. I should probably let you go to sleep now, but that's going to be the end of the stream today. I want to thank you all again for coming in. Thank you so much for the raid, Galactic. Thank you so much for the sub, Lucine. Thank you so much for all those heckin' biddies from both Squad and Lucine. I big appreciate those. I'm going to go make sure that he's actually still live.